A young lady named Mary wanted to exercise her First Amendment right in a federal property. However, when she was filming federal property from public space, the security of the property came forward and told her she can't film here because it's a federal property.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
This is a federal facility. You can't take a picture of a federal facility, ma'am.
Is that a law?
Yes, it is, ma'am.
What law is that?
I just told you what it was. It's a federal law. Do you have an ID on you?
Here the security guard not only told her to stop filming, he goes one step further and asks her ID. That's hilarious because first of all, he has no right to stop a citizen for filming from a public viewpoint, and secondly, he has absolutely no right to ask her ID simply because he is not law enforcement officer.
Why do I need an ID? Are you a law enforcement officer?
What do I look like?
You look like a security guard.
Oh, okay. Is that what you think? All right, I'll have the police right here.
After that, the security called the police and one officer arrived on the scene.
And then he said he would call the police. So I just figured I'd stick around. I didn't want to waste your time, driving around looking for me.
What's the purpose of your recording?
For public use, for public publishment.
What are you recording specifically?
The FAA.
What about that?
Just public interest.
What kind of public interest?
Well, it's the FAA.
So it's obviously a secure facility, and with global and domestic international terrorism.
Wait a second, Mr. Officer. What? Terrorism? She is an ordinary American citizen. She is doing nothing but exercising her First Amendment right. You as a law enforcement officer should know the law.
You know what kind of concern your behavior might elicit, okay?
I understand that's probably why
we need to make sure that you're not trying to record FAA patterns in terms of who's coming in or out of the facility and that kind of stuff. It's security issues, okay? So that's why they're stopping you.
I understand that.
So if you can justify to me that you're legitimately recording for public use, I don't know what are you part of a blog or what?
Well, I understand that's probably why he's concerned. May I ask you this? Are you aware of the 2010 or 2018 DHS memo that makes it perfectly legal for any photographer to video record or photograph a federal facility from a public spot?
Now, after arising security concerns, First Amendment Auditor specifically referred to 2010 and 2018 case, where court clearly states what she is doing is lawful, but the officer continued to arguing.
Spot.
No, can you show that to me?
I don't have a copy of it with me. You can do a Google search.
So are you just out here to kind of prove that point, or are you out here for a legitimate purpose? I don't really understand what you're doing, okay? Because I told you I don't want you monitoring traffic patterns coming in and out of the FAA. Hold on, let me finish, okay?
Sure.
Let me finish, okay? And I get that.
Okay, go ahead.
But I'm not just a person with a gun. I'm.
May I ask you a question?
Sure.
Am I breaking any laws?
I'm out here because this is suspicious and is causing alarm to the people inside the facility.
May I also say that it is not your concern what my business is photographing. It is none of your business what I am doing in public as long as a lawful act.
Okay. I understand what you're trying to do out here today, and I can appreciate that, all right? The issue is, it is my job, and it is my concern, because I need to maintain the safety of the facility. It's an FAA facility. You're aware of that. You're aware that it's a secure facility, okay? So that is my job.
Truly, that's your job, but not harassing the citizens is also your job. So stop harassing ordinary citizens for just filming from a public viewpoint.
Because you and I both know, and I'll just be blunt about it, okay? Terrorism. Terrorism, okay? It's a huge thing. It's a huge issue these days, okay? And you out here... Hold on, no, I let you finish.
Well, let me interject, because when was the last time that we were attacked by a terrorist attack?
I could go check dates, okay?
Well, when you do that, go check the 2018 DHS memo that says you must approach me in a polite and respectful manner, okay. And the act of photography is not a reason to initiate if you will, a Terry interview. You
It
can,
is.
you, no,
No, Mr. Officer, it's not. You can't say a person is terrorist just because she's doing video recording from a public viewpoint.
no, it is not. It
So here's the deal,
clearly
okay?
states you can initiate a consensual conversation.
Which I did.
And I can walk away at any point.
Well, no, now you're being detained because I need
What? Detained? Detained for what?
because I need to dispel my concern about what you're doing here.
Why am I being detained, sir?
Suspicious activity.
Oh, suspicious activity. The famous non-famous popular reason for detaining innocent citizens. This term, suspicious activity, has ruined many people's lives. There should be an end to this.
Photography cannot be
Okay,
used.
you and I are going to go around in a
No,
circle.
no, no,
okay?
sir. Please let me
Could I
finish.
have your ID?
I don't have an ID.
You don't have an ID.
No.
Okay. Can
May
you
I-
give me your name?
No.
You're not going to give me your name?
No, because photography cannot be used.
Are you
at-
from around here?
Sir,
Yeah.
are you a sergeant, sir?
No.
Could I please request a sergeant because, with all due respect,
Yes.
you are incorrect.
I'm not.
Yes, you are incorrect. At this point, she requested for a sergeant, but it looks like they are not interested.
Yes, sir.
No. What am I incorrect about?
About the fact that photography can be used as suspicion of a crime.
So here's the deal, all right? I don't know what you're
It's
telling
none
me.
of your business what I'm doing.
It is. Okay.
I'm in public photographing.
Yeah.
I've told you I'm an independent journalist. I am photographing.
Do you have any documentation? Do you have anything that you can
I don't
show me
need
that
to.
proves? You don't need to. You do.
Again, the officers are incorrect. She doesn't need documents for filming in public.
No, I don't.
You do.
The First Amendment says I don't, sir.
Okay. Perfect. Just sit here, okay? I'm going to talk to this officer.
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are. Yep.
For what crime?
I told you suspicious activity. I need to dispel my
What is
concerns
this suspicious activity?
about. I already told you. You're
Could you-
here. Are you going to let me talk without interjecting? Come on over here. We'll go to the front of the car right here.
I don't want to trespass, sir.
Nope, you're with a police officer.
I don't want to
You don't want-
trespass.
Okay. So you're gonna make my life harder by having to hold the book up here, huh?
Finally, the officer charged her for criminal trespassing. That's how tyrant officer oppressed weak citizens. There should be an end to this. In order to do that, we need to raise our voice.